Well, hello and welcome to another edition of JMShearer Tries. And this time around, I'm going to try this. It's Sidral Mundet Apple Soda. It's a Mexican brand. Took me a while to find it in the grocery store. Don't think I would have actually gone looking for it, but there was one time, I think during the summer or early fall, someone in the Radio Dead Air chat recommended this to me. I can't quite recall if if this is the right or what they were talking about or not, or even who it might have been who was suggesting it, because well, at the time, I know I had been, drinking alcoholic beverages that night, which is kind of an unusual thing for me to be doing on a Monday, but it happens sometimes. So, anyway, I do believe this was something that got recommended to me from, the Radio Dead Air chat, which is something that, far as I know anyway, is usually active Monday nights, 9 p.m. Eastern to 2 a.m. Eastern, more or less. The website for that is radiodeadair.com. I don't want to, it's usually under the live tab. Like I said, most often it's, a Monday night show, but I did wind up getting an email from Patreon the other day, because I do support the guy who runs it, Nash. I support him on Patreon, and I got a email the other day saying that he hit his $1,500 milestone. So there's gonna be, I think, a gaming stream coming up, or it's going to be sort of be a regular thing now, which I think is actually going to be an interesting thing. I just hope I get to find out when it is, and I hope I can watch it on a somewhat regular basis, because I've always rather enjoyed watching Nash do his gaming stuff when I've had a chance to do it. But anyway, I suppose I'd better get on to the subject of the video here. Like I said, this is an apple soda, and something tells me this is actually going to be, what I think it is this time, because well, there was a Pena feel, which turned out to be, more a carbonated beverage sort of thing, like this probably is. But I went in thinking when it was that it was a mineral water thing, and it was actually more soda beverage, which I got from looking at the bottle after the fact. But this time I think I've actually been a little closer in looking at what I'm actually trying to review or taste test or whatever it is I'm doing here. So anyway, it's certainly got a nice enough apple color to it, or at least that's how it looks through the bottle. Um, Boy, got a nice apple scent to it. Uh, why not? Well, I'm not particularly good left-handed. I think that may have been a kind of a problem for me. There were a couple of times in the course of doing all of this, but yeah, like I was saying, it's got a nice apple scent to it. I could have gotten this a little cleaner the last time I washed it, but kind of a cumbersome thing to pour from because it is a 1.5 liter bottle. I did finally find a place to put it upright in my fridge. But yeah, that's got a fairly decent fizz to it. Yeah, it's got a nice color in the glass too. Yeah, like I was saying, it's got a nice apple scent to it. But yeah, that's a nice apple soda. I like the carbonation in it too. I'd say that's just about right. And like I was saying, it's a Mexican brand. It's got the little Made in Mexico logo there, which probably not probably not something our soon-to-be president might care for if you actually believe what he says. But I think this is actually a good import from the south of the border. I actually I should look around and see if they make apple soda here in the U.S. I'm sure they do, but it seems like it's been, for goddamn ever since I've seen it. But then again, I don't really, look for things like this unless I'm looking for something interesting that, to review for what I'm doing here. Um, but yeah, this is pretty good. Unfortunately, and better yet, I am kind of an apple fan, even if I don't eat nearly enough of them. Um, but yeah, I highly recommend get the right label there because I have English on one side and Spanish on the other, and which I find interesting for this far north. But part of the reason I'm doing this time instead of the Belvedere Gardens stuff I did in the last YouTube video like this, and yeah, I mentioned I might do in my New Year's stream is because I actually did manage to get it picked up at the grocery store when I was there on Monday, but I forgot to get it in the fridge in time to actually do the video here. So I'm gonna put that in when I'm done here, and if I have my stuff together for next week or next time I manage to get a chance to make another one of these videos, that's pretty much what I think it's gonna be about. Um, so yeah, to wrap up, yeah, I'd highly recommend this Sidral Mundet stuff. I think I'm saying that right. Excuse me. It's like I was saying when I was doing that Pena field stuff, or however that's pronounced. My Spanish never was very good, um, so I think I'm getting that right. But yeah, I'd highly recommend this stuff. It even made with real sugar. Don't know if that shows up in the camera very well, but oh yeah, it's good stuff, and I'd highly recommend checking it out at your local supermarket or wherever stuff like that is sold. So anyway, thanks for watching. Check out Radio Dead Air Monday nights. It's radiodeadair.com under the live tab. I hope I'll see you there. Have a good however long, everybody, and I'll see you later.